All right, so this is our just brainstorm sessions where we're trying to expand our group and trying to help other traders and trying to get other traders involved to build a community where traders can improve other traders and share their ideas. So I think we had like, something going on there, so I just want to see what we can do about it. So the reason why it started is because when you're a successful trader, or for myself, am I a successful trader? Um, I would want to give back um, something for other people, and I think a great way is to share my ideas. What about yourself?
Uh, in terms of what, like how when we become successful as traders?
Yeah, the how is a good one because they at the end of the day, people are like, well, if this guy can do it, like I can do it too. But how the heck did he do it, right? So, or even like you say you want to help people in Vietnam if you have the money, uh, and you also want to help people uh, with their tradings, share your ideas and stuff because you feel good when you do that.
Yeah, definitely, of course. Um, with the exception that they have to like trading and they have to put in the effort because what I see is like this. Uh, we're we're at the beginning stage. We're not like real traders as of now. We don't trade for a living, therefore it's very hard for us to kind of like spoon feed people. So people got to put in the effort and people got to know the basics first before we can exchange ideas. That's what I see, right? So because to be honest, man, you and I are like extremely busy, man. We got other areas to improve on, and we're not there to like spoon feed people. We want to build a community. We want to build a community where people have the same interests and they're willing to learn and put in the work. Or else, we're just gonna be doing way too much on our plate, and then we're just gonna be so burnt out. So if they want to learn, perfect. Just come, enjoy the community, enjoy the group, exchange ideas where we bounce off each other's ideas, and then we learn from each other. I'm all about it. I like that idea. It once you learn from others and others learns from you, you learn exponentially. You learn real fast, and you get the information real quick, as opposed to you go on the computer and try to search for something. But it's got to have the right mindset and not have half-ass work. If you know what I'm saying, you know, and try to
Yeah,
find.
I agree with you. And we don't have a lot of time to spend anything. And plus, we're a beginner. Like, we're not trainers or anything. We're not here to train people too. So we'll leave that to the expert, whoever, people who call themselves gurus and, out there who have their own systems to spend a lot of time training other people.
Yeah,
We don't have that privilege right now to spend many times with them or anything like that, nor would they want to be trained on. So you hit the spot where we just want to get a community where at least we're in the right environment, where we have more people who are interested in what we're interested in too, and then
yes,
and then of course, like you said, they have to be interested. And how do we know that, right? We don't know that until we let them try, and then we can say, hey, this guy is kind of like interested in what we're doing too. Maybe get involved and we pick our brains here and there. So that's pretty much the main goal of wanting to expand the community is having to be in the right environment for other people too. So that group is kind of like trying to bring people in the right environment, and then try to bring ourselves in the right environment too with other traders. Um, just like if you're if you're how would I say that? If you're a soldier and you want to train people, you want to be training, at boot camps. You want to pick people from, yeah, the Marines who have like trainings, so that you can build an army. But if you're as a general and you're at the flea market trying to, you know, train people, they're not gonna do anything. They just gonna focus on their own thing, like selling stuff, right? So the
Right.
environment, yeah, we're gonna be in the right environment too. It's just we don't have the right. Is if it's just me and yourself, myself, and yourself in the group, it's good that we pick our brains, but are we gonna learn as fast, and are we gonna share as fast information to others as possible, so that way other people can pick our brain as well, and then maybe they'll give us directions like, oh, you're doing this wrong. Here's how to improve, or we can do this the same. So it's just a community, I think, just to be in have people be in the right environment, and then have us be into the right environment as well. That's how I think about it. But if it's just me and you, the environment is limited,
Correct.
right? We're limited. If we see the guy in the gym pushing weights and he's not getting results, but he's in the gym and you're only learning so much from him, versus if there's more people and you see there's at least some some other iron pumpers around there that like very serious about it and they're willing to show us. So we're trying to get the iron pumpers into the group where they already been doing stuff and know a little bit of the market, and willing to share their ideas, and then us willing to share our ideas and learn about each other. I think that's the whole purpose of this group. Um, is for me and you to improve more on our trading by inviting other more people in who knows about more about trading as well, because
Hmm.
that will help us improve. What do you
Okay.
say? What do
So
you say?
no, it's perfectly executed and well said. Um,
And it's not going to be for sure right at the point. It's not going to be my page right now because that's more of my personal page. If you want to open it up, then it's going to be a new name, uh, where at least more people can control the group, uh, and nothing personal about this. Everything's open, uh, and then at the same time, that's how we kind of monitor and see who's really interested. And then like I said, we bring it to another group where more serious, more serious people involved, more people who are thinking the same way, and at the end of the day, same vision, same goals. I'm pretty sure there's more of us than we think. It's me and yourself,
correct.
right? I am pretty sure because when I'm trading, I see retail traders, like dominating some of the days there.
Perfect. So where do we start?
Right. And the number one thing is we're actually testing ourselves too. Um, if you think, why do you think you picked trading? Why do you think you picked trading?
Why did I pick trading?
Yeah. Why not go, okay, my work, my job is taking care of the bills, but why am I going to trading and not anything else?
Because trading is just more flexibility with your time, and you can work wherever you want, right? Work wherever you want, and your work, hard work, determination is what makes you the money. You're the one that can dictate how much you can make. No one else. You know how much you're worth. So that's why I want to go into trading. Um, you can trade whenever you want. You can take a day off if you want. You can go on vacation and you trade. It's just it gives you a lot of freedom, and it can also give you financial freedom.
Right. So for me, That's good. That's well said. I wrote it down just because I might lose it. For me, why did I pick trading? I picked trading because it's the flexibility, like you said, is to have the time and trade when I feel like trading, wherever I want to trade. So that's the same kind of answer there. But one of the different thing is like trading is the uh, unlimited potential. It's not capped. It's based on your ability to learn. And then it's kind of like an ATM. If you learn and crack the code, that's your ATM machine and you'll never go away. It's been there since, 100 years before. It's gonna be there for another 100 years later. So once you crack the code, uh, you can pass it on to your family, and they can go from there as well if they really are interested in trading. So it's something that you can build on,
Hmm.
that can last well over your lifetime. And that's why I for myself wanted to go in trading. It's because it's got a lot of unlimited potential, uh, if you succeed. And of course, not everybody is built to be a trader. Um,
Correct.
and nobody, if you like it, doesn't mean other people like it either. But that's what I think, like why I'm going into trading. But if I feel that this is the unlimited potential for myself, why don't I share that unlimited potential to other people who doesn't know about trading? Why don't I share that and if to my family, because they might be better traders than me. Why don't I share it? Because if when I succeed, they'll come back and say, "Why didn't you tell me? You you're all successful and you started somewhere. Why don't you tell me ahead? You're keeping it to yourself, you greedy bastard," kind of thing, you know? So it's like if I have something good that I believe in, and of course you might not believe in it, but how do I know? So that's why I think it's like spreading their wealth. If I'm not good at it, maybe somebody else is good at it. If I believe in it, why don't I give other people a chance and believe in it too, so that they can um, improve their lifestyle. And what I'm trying to do is just improve my own lifestyle, but having others with coming along with me, um, so they get that chance of maybe knowing about trading and the type of potentials that they can have with trading. Or else uh, I feel like going it alone is
Okay.
great, but then if nobody knows about it, uh, it's just greedy. That's why I think one thing is for certain. That's why I don't want to be in when I'm successful and then share my ideas. It's kind of like I'm gonna share my ideas as I go along, just in case I don't miss anybody who has that potential like myself, but didn't know about it.
Right.
So that's how I kind of look at it. It's like, hey, I know about it. Hey, I found a I found gold on the ground. I know where it is. I'm not gonna take it all for myself. Just gonna because the overall goal is the journey, and the overall goal is to have as much successful people as possible around you, right?
Right.
And that's
Makes
why
sense.
that's why I'm like jumping in 100% when I see that you're into trading. When we first met this summer, you're like, oh, oh, and we were talking about it, and we are like, oh, I'm gonna go into trading. I'm like, oh, I'm into trading too. What do you do? And they're like, oh, trading every day. It's like, oh, me too, right? And then I was like, okay, this is awesome because I find something or somebody who's interested in the same thing I'm interested in, and thankfully he's my friend. So so there's another bonus. But like just finding the right people who has the right mindset is it's so much helpful. And when losing money alone is really depressing, but even though everybody is losing money at the same time, it's not that bad. At least you know everybody's in the same boat, you know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
But
It doesn't.
yeah, so that's how I think about it. Like, what do you like? Anything to add on to that? Maybe you had some other things too. I saw that you had something other, but I had I had to put my 2 cents on that one.
No, it's very good. How you wrap that up. I see it from another perspective as well too. Um, but it's a long one. Just right now, I try to focus. Like, if we form a group, um, we'll just talk. And the thing is, I don't know where or where. It's pretty much random, right? Like, if you come upon a friend or a guy and he's talking about trading, hey, you like trading and stuff, because it does come up too, right? So I don't know. I don't know how, when, how, or we're gonna start this. That's the thing.
I think
Um,
the main goal for the group or why we're doing it is um just showing other people the potential of just trading, like what they can see and what they can do with trading. And that'd be the main goal for now. Just to, they're like, okay, what's trading? I mean, I heard about it. It's gambling. I didn't even know, right? And we're like, yeah, it's
mm,
gambling. Yeah, it's gambling because there's no use telling them that because that's all they know, right? But if we show them right now, okay, trading is not gambling. This is actually something legit, and you can do it. And then we just like, okay, if you're interested, I have a group or something that you know, where everybody would have the same curiosity as you. But
right.
I think
Right.
to be clear, let's to be clear on this group, just to make sure we're in the same page. To be clear is basically is sharing the potential of trading to others where people don't know about it. And if they know the potential, then they either be interested in it or not interested in it. But if we don't share that, then like I said, um, we might lose our I guess my goal is to share my ideas with others when I'm trading.
Right.
Just
Makes
so
sense.
I'm just showing other people the potential of, hey, this is trading, what trading can do. It can improve your life. You have unlimited ability potentials. It's flexible. Uh, are you in? If you're in, then let's do it together, share ideas, some things you might know, something that I might know, and then we're gonna go in it together as a group. Um, and then, hopefully it improve their lives, and then it, they'll improve other people's lives. And going forward, that makes myself or yourself bigger because you left a bigger footprint. You made some other people, improve their life because of trading.
Makes sense. Totally makes sense. Um, yeah, and trying to get back to my point is, where do we start?
So the main thing is, like I said, um, who do you want? Who do you want to share trading with? I guess who do you want to share trading with? Because it doesn't matter if they don't know about it or they've been in it before, but who you know or want to tell that trading has so much potential, you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out. And when I'm successful and you miss out, at least I told you, right?
Correct.
At least I told you. It's not instead of like, okay, I didn't tell you and I'm gonna do my own thing. And at the end of the day, when you're successful, they look at you and they're gonna be pissed at you even more because you're doing all this without them and they're they put the other, your trust or whatever. For me personally, I don't mind anybody. So it's for me to just to test how many people I can get in to the group where I can tell the people, hey, trading, this is what it is. This is cool. Are you interested? Are you not interested? For me, it's more of a number game and how much I can share this type of ideas to other people. If they don't like it, that's fine. At least I tell them so they don't miss that opportunity. So if I go to you, Sonny, I say, uh, hey, hey, Vincent, training is good. These are the potentials. You're gonna be earning a lot of monies. You don't need a job, full-time job. You can trade anywhere. You know, you can support your family with trading and all that. Come on in if you're interested. If you're not, I'm like, hey man, at least I told you. Next time you see me that like successful, I already told you. You're done, right? Whatever.
Mm,
As long as I told those people, so as for me, it's a more of a number game. Like I will tell everybody, and then it will test my fear, which is like, okay, what was he like? Like, there's nothing to hide, really, right? So it's more testing of
no, of course not.
it's more testing for myself, for where I was like, am I really that person who wants to share my ideas, or am I just saying it, right?
Right.
So
Okay.
that's for me, it's more of a test for myself, saying, am I lying to myself that I want to share these things to people, or am I just saying it so that I feel good about myself by saying that I give back to people? So it's more of for me, it's more personal in terms of my goals and testing my abilities. That am I lying to myself? And if I'm not, then yeah, I keep going and keep doing it.
Right. You know what? That's a good point. No, for me, is the circle of friends I don't have quite a bit. Um, in terms of family members, that's gonna be very the difficult one. Um, I have
I think
spoken with.
yeah. Keep going,
Oh,
keep going, keep going. I'm not
I
gonna.
have spoken. I have spoken with them regarding trading in stocks. They're like, I don't know. They're kind of like, I don't know. It's very hard to get people to be on the same page as you because of their of it's very hard to explain. It's because they have a job already. They're very comfortable with their job and they like their job. They don't want to think outside the box. They don't want to just go in another route, you know. Um unless the only thing that would get their real attention from what I see from my experience is if you're like, hey, I made $2,000 from trading. I made $3,000 from trading. Then that's what triggers their interest. Like there's a lot of like advertisement and this and out there, and you say, hey, yeah, you can make this much. They'll just be like, yeah, I see it. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know what I'm saying? So to get to a person that would be on the same page as you, it all comes down to their passion. Yeah, you can tell a million people, but if that's not their passion, then it's gonna be kind of sort of pointless kind of thing. I think it's best if we start out with our circle of friends, such as maybe Mr. Yui or something like Tai or Yung. Talk with them. If they're interested, we form a little group. And then from there, we can probably expand to their circle of friends, Yui circle of friends, Tai circle of friends. And then we can expand from there. We are not, or I should say, not, yeah, well, I say we, okay, that's because we are in a group. We're not the type of people that goes out to each person and try to advertise trading. We can't do that. We don't have it. We don't have time to do that. We got to have time for ourselves, our family, and we got tons of things on the plate. So I think it's best if we just establish a community, maybe on Facebook or whatever, and then we ask our circle of friends, the people that we play with, are they interested in it? If they are interested in it, then they expand from there. We help them expand, and then we get it from there. Because I have no idea how we're gonna get people in by just randomly going to a street and asking, "Hey, are you interested in trading?" We don't have time to do that
No, that's
unless
correct.
we go. Unless we go, "Hey, I'm a trader, man. I make 2,000 or 3,000 a day. You want to learn from me? I'll help you." Then they see it, they see proof and stuff. Then that's what triggers their interest. Like let's
Yeah,
say if
yeah.
some, right? So because I'm basing it on the fact that there's a lot of people that I go to work and they advertise their craft to me as well, but I don't take it because I'm not interested, or they're not proving anything. They're just saying it based on, you know, the facts that yeah, it can make you this much and making that much, but in the meantime, I'm making money already, so I'm not focusing in that direction. So that's what I'm basing on, based on my experience. I'm one, you know, so
No, that's what that's you hit it, right? That's the one thing we wanted to make sure because we don't have time on our hands to really, we don't, yes, we want to expand the group and have people who are interested in creating, being in our community so that be
right,
bigger and better. But at the
right.
same time, we don't want to waste a lot of our energy focusing
We
on
don't,
the
we
wrong
don't have
people,
time to.
right? Focusing on the
You're
wrong
totally
people.
correct.
Yeah.
We don't have the time and resource to focus and spoon feed people. We want them to come in there with a genuine mind that, yeah, I like trading. This guy likes trading. I'm going to put in an effort and then mingle with these guys. That's what I want to see. That way they mingle, we mingle, we're all going to benefit from it. I don't want to come into a guy that explains to them every sorts of indicator, every sorts of this and that. We don't have time for that. It's not like we don't want to do it. It's just that we're not expert ourselves yet. So, well, what if we give out the wrong information, or he gives out the wrong information? Like we're gonna be backtracking behind.
No,
So
for
that's what.
sure. That
Yeah,
makes really in that sense.
we want to be a community where, oh, this guy is into it and he's doing his own research, and then he explains his research to us. We explain our research, and then whether we take it or not is our discretion, and we analyze it, and that way everybody wins. I don't want a newbie coming in telling, "Hey, this can't be done," or "No." I just don't want any negative, you know, feedbacks and whatnot.
Yeah,
What do you
that
think?
makes no, that makes sense. It's more of a community where just people who are not knowing anything about trading, give them like I said, our analogy about the chicken wing, right?
Right.
Just because they don't know about it, they haven't tasted, smell it, eat it. Um, but if you give them a try, tell them, okay, try it. And if they try it, if they like it or not, then that's up to them. It's just like you're going to the gym. A lot of these companies who have products, they would give free trials because they're not gonna discriminate or target any specific market. What they're saying is, okay, I have my product. Would you like it to try? Give it a try. And if you give it a try, doesn't matter if you don't like it, then at least you tried it. But if you like it, come over here. Come to our community. We have more things to show you, and you might be more interested in other things too. So I think the best thing to do is start with friends and build up a small Facebook community at least. We're not gonna go around and knock on doors or anything like that because we're not really. That's not our point. That's not why. that's too much time. It's not a bit. Personal is not a business. It's not gonna make us money. So that's one thing another way, right? It's not like we're gonna make money off of this. So if we're gonna spend our time, at least spend our time wisely on the people who are well, you know, at least interested, because you don't want to
Correct.
get in,
Correct.
get so much energy and then talk about it if they're not interested. It's just like yourself, right? You're sitting here talking to me at 12 or like at 1 p.m. 1 a.m. I'm pretty sure you're interested in like developing yourself and improving yourself, or else you would be sitting here and I wouldn't be sitting here, right? So it's
Correct.
just
Yes.
finding these people who are interested and who are serious about it. So um yeah, definitely your friends. And definitely for me it's my family and friends, because family, like I said, yeah, I know something that has a great potential. Um, and I'm involved in this group who can show you some of the potentials. Give it a try. And then if they don't, that's fine. I told them about it, and I feel like I've done my part in terms of showing them and telling them that the potential for trading is here. And if they're not interested, at least they're not interested. Uh, and same thing with my friends. I would say, hey, yeah, I know you're my friend. Trading is something that's, give you the potential to be flexible and all that. If you're interested, join the group. If not, that's fine. For me, I feel I've done my part of telling my friends about it so that they don't miss out. And if if they're not interested, that's fine because I've done my part. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then if at the end of the day if it's just me and you again, I'm perfectly fine and happy about it because we're back to zero and we've been back to zero since we started. So we're at zero. We're not gonna end up negative. I'm happy either way. You know what I mean? But the
Okay.
more
I
people, the
get your
better.
point.
We're right here when we're talking about it, everything is zero. So if we build up 6 people and 7 people, that's fine. That's more than zero. But if we're back to zero, we're here. We're there's nothing that affected us, right?
Correct. I like that. You
Yeah.
you you said it well. You said it well. So let's just form it
But I wanted
and
to make
then
sure because we're good with that, and then that's how I'm gonna approach it. You can do your approach a different way, and then we'll see how much we can grow with the page. But I don't want to use this page as a start
no
because this is my
make it
personal trait, right? Because
yes.
and then it's got all the other details that which will confuse them. But we want to go show something though, so it maybe like something here that at least is showing them what we're kind of doing, and
Right.
but nothing like nothing about personal development or anything like that because that's a different field. Uh, we're probably gonna do something about it, but not now. It's more of focusing on expanding our community as a trader, and get as many people involved so that way you can improve other people's life as well while we're improving ours. If or they can just come in and show us everything and make money at the same time they're making money, kind of thing. I'm wishing that, but
Yeah.
hopefully,
Yeah, definitely.
like you'll get a millionaire coming in and like, hey, you're doing this wrong. This is trading. This is how it is, and then we're like, oh,
So you teach me?
please teach us. Welcome to the club.
Yeah,
You
plead
could
the
be the
fifth, but
C.
you teach
You could
us.
be the CEO. Huh? Yeah, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying is we're at zero. We're not scared to be at zero again. It's just it just gets better from here. It doesn't get worse.
Correct. Yeah. That's so true.
So maybe
Um
you come up with a group name, and I will come up with my group name and see which one's best, and then we'll just expand that group. And this group is just more of our personal things. Uh, I'm gonna stop this group for now. Cool.
yeah, that sounds good. I'll think of something and then just go with our circle of friends first and then and then we go from there. I mean, maybe I'll talk to some of my clients if they have Facebook and they wanna if they like trading or have interest in trading. If there's anything, then I'll just be like, yeah, add this, and then we'll talk.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna just gonna bring a email blast to everybody in my community right now. Or not right now, but when we finish the group, building the name and all that. Because
Right.
then everybody in my community seems to be legit, just to show if they're interested or not. Just say, hey, let's just put an quick email saying or a message say, hey, join this group. I'm involved in it. If you're like trading or know about trading or want to know about trading,
Yeah.
join the community. And,
Oh,
and I'll
awesome.
leave it at that, and then we'll see if how many people join. But definitely, I want to push the families and close friends because I want them to really know about it. I want them to be successful about it. And if not, that's fine. But I want them to know that what I'm doing because that's all about sharing, right? That's all about your close circles and wanting them to be successful as well, and show them what trading can do. So more focus on close circles, and then probably just an email blast to all the communities, people in the community.
That
But
sounds awesome, bro.
I'm not afraid. Are you afraid to tell you that you're a trader
No,
and
not at all.
and
Like they
telling them
probably
that
know already.
and telling them
I like
yeah, they know about it?
I don't say that I'm a trader. I said that I'm into trading
Yeah,
because really, I guess I'm not a trader yet
yeah,
until I don't want to mislead anybody. I don't want to
yeah,
say to them that yeah, I'm a very profitable trader. I make like good money. I don't want to sell all the empty lies until I actually you know achieve it myself. Like let's say if I make like $1,000 consistently, then I'll
yeah,
be like, dude, this is what I'm doing. Get in, man. Make some money with me.
yeah, yeah.
But if I'm
That's
not
what
making that
exactly.
kind of money, then I can't be like, yo, dude, get in with me so you can lose money with me.
Yeah, exactly,
I
exactly.
cannot do that.
Yeah.
It's just gonna it's just gonna, so I'm saying, oh yeah, I trade. I love trading. I'm learning to trade and hopefully later on I can become like a full-time trader. I'm
And we can
yeah,
learn together. Yeah, kind of thing.
and then we
Yeah,
can learn together, man.
yeah.
Yeah, so I just
That's
don't want to
perfect.
mislead anybody, man. I don't want to tell them, yeah, this thing is a good career and makes lots of money, and then they think and then they blow their whole account, and then they come after me, like, yo, what the hell just happened? I mean, I don't know.
Well, yeah, because it's the same way when you're involved in trading. Like a lot of people show you like, oh, this is how much I'm making and all that, and then that's how you get involved and all that, right? But the number one thing in life is integrity, like to be truthful about everything because it catch ups to you, right? There's no,
Right.
success leave footprints, but like bad actors leave more footprints. Yeah, you don't want to be the bad actor, right? So
No, no, I don't
always
wanna.
be
I don't want.
truthful on what you do and what you say. So let's do it, man. Because like the more people involved, the better. The more people know about it, the better too. I'm not afraid to tell that I'm in the market and exploring opportunities, and if they're interested, if they're probably going to go,
Yes.
if people are smart, I'm pretty sure they can go further than us, and and that's
Oh yeah,
fine,
of
perfect,
course.
and that's perfectly fine. That's what I want. But
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least I told them and what I'm involved.
yeah.
So let's do that, and then we'll think about the name and everything. Okay.
Sounds good, bro. I mean,
Sure.
yeah, let's do it,
Of
and
course, we're
then
not going to spend a lot of time with the people who's not interested because that's a lot of time on our hands. We can do something
no.
else.